All right. Yes. So we're smoking them today, and I got some battery on my phone, so I said, well, I'm gonna, you know, post up a live stream or whatever. So jump in and enjoy the fun. Oh, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My arm's already killing me. I've been on the phone with a buddy of mine. I said, man, I'm gonna have to let you go. I said, I'm gonna have to drop a live stream. Probably been caught. I don't know, probably 15 to 20, something, somewhere in that range. They are just pushed back here at the very back of the creek. Where running is just, I mean, just feeding on shad, and they are shallow. When I say shallow, about 5 foot at the max. That's a squirt. Throwing that, throwing that 3-inch mayor, that chartreuse and white with a 3/8 ounce head. I'm talking about the winds blowing today. I'm talking 15, 20 mile an hour winds. And as soon as it hits, I'm just keeping that rod up at about 1 o'clock and just slow rolling. And everywhere I've been, they just been munching on it. So there's a bunch of them back here at the back too, jumping. But I've done caught I don't know how many right here. It's funneling in and out. I'm just jumping behind me. Through a bird yet. And guys, I know there's gonna be some wind disturbance. There ain't much I can do about that. It's just wind blowing like crazy. Look at them jump. I mean, the way they're biting today, I mean, it just feels like summer fishing to me. I mean, it's just some days I look forward to going through. And I got y'all's weekly fishing report done for tomorrow too, so finally getting caught up. There they go right there. Oh, swing and a miss. Come on back. They got them pushed all the way up against the bank right there. Well, one thing I don't like about these mirrors, you don't catch a whole lot of fish off of them before you have to replace one. But man, for some reason fish like them. Come on. There he is. That's a better one. Golly. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. These are all just a bunch of spotted bass. I caught a couple of largemouth earlier. Nothing big. I figured the bigger largemouth's gonna be a little bit further back if you can get them to bite before them small ones get to them. front. So basically, I worked my way all the way back here from the mouth. I was catching fish at the mouth, but nothing like this. I mean, I don't know how many fish is back here, but oh, there. If you can't hear them, they're going everywhere. Back of the boat, Brad's gonna be mad at me. It's been rough fishing here lately. Yeah, it's been rough fishing. He didn't get to go with me today. There he is. Right off into. Oh, he come on. Right off into that tree. If you ducked your head when I jerked that out of the water, make sure to like the video. I don't know if I can get y'all at a better camera angle or not. Maybe that'll help a little bit. I wish I could stream on my GoPro. It'd be a little bit easier. Get a lot wider camera angle. Water's so muddy up here. You can't see but a couple inches down. Yeah, it's pretty good. Up here. If y'all need any swim bait heads, any of these 3/8 ounce swim bait heads, you get them on Tackle Warehouse or the all-terrain Smalley Smashers. I've been using them for years. I absolutely love them. But they're on sale. I don't think they're like a couple dollars for like a 3-pack. I bought a bunch of them a while back, but they got 3/8 and half or a quarter. I think they go all the way up to a half. Spot. Can't tell if it's a large mouth or not. This water up here has been muddy for so long. A lot of these fish. Some of the ones I caught at the mouth earlier today, I mean, just almost solid white, you know. Come on. They must have hollered that one. Squirt. Water joker. Had to put my jacket on. Start to cool off. Still busting. I don't know if y'all can see it, but if you look straight back there, the camera may not be high tech enough to pick it up. They busting way back there in the back. I was just kind of wanting to make all these bite first before I cruise right through the middle of it. I mean, they are stacked. me a hand towel. It's one of the hardest things for me. I know I talk about it a lot to y'all about setting the hook with a spinning setup instead of jerking it. I do it all the time. I can't help it. Too excited. Oh, come out, come out, come out. All right, come out. All right. Got right on the other side of that limb. Better one. All right, I believe the mayor has about had it. Try to get a couple more out of it. Let me make sure chat's enabled here. Be patient with me. I haven't done this in a minute. Live chat. Okay. Oh yeah, they're munching, man. They are munching. We got some cold weather coming up. I'm almost positive when that cold weather comes through, it's gonna be back to that just grindy, wore out, trying to just get a bite type of fishing. But I'm gonna enjoy this day. Whew. When I say it's been tough, it has been RUFT. Caught two decent ones right there. I threw a spinnerbait a lot today. I was really expecting a good spinnerbait bite, especially when it was cloudy. I couldn't get them to eat a spinnerbait. Picked up this mare, and yep, that's the end of that mare. She's had it. She can't even make it without sliding down the hook. But I was hoping the spinnerbait bite would pay off. I can't help it. I'm dying for a spinnerbait bite. It just ain't. They just ain't quite cooperating on it yet. Not like this. But right here is what I'm throwing. 3-inch Mayor white chartreuse. I got 3 left, and I got a feeling these fish are gonna get every one of them. Which they eating it, so that's good. I ain't gotta worry about them tearing the tail off every time I make a cast. Just poked his head up. He said nope. You unhooked me in the lip twice. I'll leave it this time and cruise on a little further back. I'm going tomorrow too. For one thing, I'm gonna have to make sure these batteries are charged up. I'm talking about this wind has been blowing and blowing and blowing non-stop. Come, bite it again. Not my cricket. Oh, he broke it. He broke it. Should have done check my knot. Alright. Well, I done got a mess. Go through here. Probably catch some on that underspin there. I got that underspin tied on the front. I'm just slipping through it. I'm gonna get this tied on real quick though. Broke up my knot that I tied on up here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Time to go through the store here. It's one of them days where you should have had two of the same thing set up, but you don't. I guess I need a swim bait head. Which that lasted longer than I thought it would. I should have checked my knot. Tough part tying this joker in the wind. Got 8-pound test. There we go. Old red Phillips knot. they go up here. Got one jumping behind the boat saying, "Ha! Took your bait. That's what you get. About chicken, you not." 3, 4, 5. Probably need to crank up my motor here soon. I've been on the trolling motor all day. I have been on the trolling motor all day long. Trying to really hone in on. I found fish everywhere that I went, but they wasn't near as active as these. You catch one or two, and then they'd move so quick. You just had to go on and try to find another group. I mean, I guess you could run them down with your sonar, but I get tired of doing that. I'm gonna do something else. I'm glad I come back here. Perfect. Leave a cat whisker hanging off of it. Alright. Wasn't too bad. Loosen my drag hair. There we go. Some jumping right there. Get up over that log. Up over that log. I'm talking about the water so muddy up here you can't see, but just a few feet down. Or when I say feet, a few inches. I'm trying to stay just far enough out of range where I'm not right on top of them. I want to make as long of a cast as I can. Tell if he's pretty big in or if he's just mad. I think he's just mad. He just mad. And them spots, it's hard to beat them spotted bass. The way they fight. Love it. We got them all jump back here. One time, I've got a funny story for you. One time, me and my wife was up here fishing. We just put in at the boat ramp. We were catching fish by the bridge, and I was throwing a spinner bait. I can't remember what she was throwing. She may have been throwing the same thing, or no, I was throwing something else. She's throwing a spinner bait. Either way, I set the hook on the fish, and my line breaks like it did on that one a second ago. She's about quarter of the way back to the boat, and I'll be doggone, she was reeling, and the bait she was using, the blades got tangled up over my line, and when it did, she just reeled the fish in. I got my spinner bait. I think it was a spinner bait I was using or something. But either way, ended up getting the bait back. Pretty cool. That was a large one. Yeah, a large one. Got it all the way down the gullet. This little creek right here, there's always fish in it. Whether it's at the back, the mouth, whatever the case may be, there's always fish. It's just there's typically so many little ones, you kind of got to weed through them, and you'll finally, hang into a good one. I'll try that underspin here in just a second. See how they act with that. I hadn't really threw that underspin because the wind's been, I ain't took the tail. I hadn't really threw that underspin much because the wind's been blowing so hard. I don't know if I can control it, but back here it should be alright. There we go. See how that's doing. That's a little one, I think. A little bitty joker. Might not bite this underspin here as I said, well, hit that walking bait. I put a walking bait in there. Didn't know these fish were moving. I've seen shad all over the top of the water. About everywhere. Well, that Berkeley Credge probably worked really good, but I don't know. I think it's Berkeley. They're everywhere. What's crazy is there's so many shad back here. When when you're running these baits, whether it's the swim bait or this little underspin, you'll go in those little shad balls, and I mean it's just constantly feeling like you're getting bit. You kind of just have to keep reeling and make guesses on whether or not you got a fish. Unless you keep reeling, then you feel them pull back. Last year when I was back up in here, I was catching shad off of the swim bait I was using. I just ain't hitting this good. They're nipping at it. They ain't getting. It's definitely hooking into some shad. Put that in the layer back. Last one. Last one of the white and chartreuse anyway. I know I like this real limber rod. It's a super cheap spinning rod I picked up for an emergency. So I broke one of mine. And a really good swim bait rod. I think I paid like $30 for it. Want that mayor? I'd check probably put on a Rage Swimmer or a Divine, probably catch them too. Who knows? Pull up and mow the tree. He's mad. With him. Better one. Where you going, Hoss? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Ain't gonna boat flip. There we go. Yeah. Pretty one. Pretty spot. I don't know if y'all just saw that. I messed up in front of the camera. Little Hoss Cartwright jump out of the water. There he is. Maybe a better one. The ladder ain't gonna quit. Hard to tell with these spots. How they fighting over it. They just want that mare. There we go. They done about tore us up. Look at it. Done ripped it out. That's holding on. We'll send him anyway. At this point, I'm kind of wondering if they'll just bite anything that's white and chartreuse. Oh, that ain't it. I don't know if this thing's swimming right or not. Not really. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Salty. We're gonna use half of them here. Ooh, it's salty. Apparently half a mare will work. Found 'em. see here. Just fixing to wait doing anything with this. There we go. That one's in a little bit better shape. What I'm gonna do, I'm way too confident in this bait. I'm gonna doctor me up a rage swimmer. And I gotta get me a drink of water. So here's what we're gonna do. Got my bag of goodies here. I'm gonna take the old just plain pearl white rig swimmer here. I'm gonna take that and a chartreuse marker and see if I can get them all excited. So put this little 2.75 inch on here. I just love the way that rage swimmer buttons up on that all-terrain head. I don't know if y'all can see it real good. I love it. I'm gonna take an old school zoom chartreuse marker here. I'm just gonna paint up the side of this thing. Just like, I don't know if y'all see it or not. Paint up the side of this sucker. Oh, these chartreuse markers, they smell like gasoline. I don't know why. It's supposed to smell like garlic, but they don't. Decide where he wants to go. He ain't big, he just excited to be. Pretty spot. They fight right there. And they all the way back here to the back side. There's a tree right behind me. There's a load of them right back here. So I won't get too close to that tree. It's one bait I know it'll end up in it. Just like that. There it goes. There. Brained up, losing So clear out of the water. Oh, I love it. I love it. See you, bud. Busted right next to that tree, man. Well, it ain't just the mayor, that old rage swimmer. I've had them rage swimmers probably, I don't know how long I've had them rage swimmers, but come on, bud. Can't hoss you around here. Dropping 8 pound test. Boy, they are aggressive. Right in the roof of the mouth, he was going over. See, bud. Bumped in the shed there. Oh, that's a mite right there. Come on. Old rage swimmer holding strong. Holding strong. Come on. I wish there was a way to like clear the water up to see how many fish is back here, because it's crazy. It is crazy. Check the chat real quick. What bait are you using? I am in the back of a creek going fishing with Diaz, like very, very back of a creek. And I was using that Rapala Crush City Mayor 3 inch, that with the white and chartreuse, but they done ate all of them. So I'm using a Rage Swimmer now, 2.75 inch, with the. I just took a zoom chartreuse marker and marked up the side of it where it's white and chartreuse. I think it does make a difference on the color today, because they seem to like that white and chartreuse pretty good. This water's pretty muddy, you know. Ooh. Come on. There we go. Bring it all the way down, twist it all the way. I don't know which way I want to throw. There's a bunch of them jumping right here. That's a better fisherman. Hard to tell with these spots, man. They just ain't got a whole lot of quid in them. I think that's a good one. He just ain't got any quid in him. As my daughter likes to say, it's all right, it's okay. Look how fat. Look at that gut. Oh, they're eating good. They are eating good. I hadn't got him. it's been a good one. It has been a good one. I'm gonna go around that tree, but I know if I do, I'm gonna end up putting this. I know a swim bait's gonna end up getting up in that tree. I can't see where the limbs are going over there. I'm gonna throw a spinner bait over there for a second. See where I don't think y'all understand how ready I am for a good, I'm talking just all day long, spinnerbait bite. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I threw that swim bait right there. I'd have lost it very quickly. Very, very quickly. Water's muddy, so I can't see them tree limbs. I can at least get that spinnerbait through it. Guide it through it, kind of, I guess you could say. Just want one spinnerbait bite. Just one. Please. Oh, come off. Well, I asked for a bite. I got a bite off. Do it one more time. Just again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Inhale it. Probably gonna have to crank up that big motor here in just a second. I'm getting low on battery. Sure I can make it home. Crank that motor up for just a minute. It ain't gonna bother. Do a check on this chat again here. Okay. Feel if that was mad or not. Mad or big. Well, 8-pound test on a spinning rod, about everything. There's a big one just jumped right over there, though. There's a big one just jumped over there. Hurry up, get this. That's all I need to cast. There we go. Man, this big one just jumped up there. Yeah, it seems fine. Turn that motor off. Ooh. That might be a good one. I know I keep saying that, it's hard to tell. That's pretty good. Hard to tell. I mean, they're hitting like it's the middle of summer, it's hot, and they just want to eat and go to bed. Oh, no, that's a good one. That's a big one. That ain't no 6, but it's a good one. Good 3, probably. 3.5. Maybe. I can't boat flip this. And have to grab it down here if I can get it to the boat. Don't you go towards that tree. Oh, yeah, that's a good large. Come here, bud. Come on. Got it all the way down. You got it. Oh, yeah. I get 3. Got it all the way down there and held it. Man, his lips are so fat. So like I throw a log in the water. They're all in this tree right here. There's a little bitty bass right there. So I kind of figured those largemouth push a little bit further back. I ain't saw him jump on the backside of there. It's another large one. Man, you ought to see his shad. It's following this bass. It's crazy. Another large, man. How red my hand is. I was just one of them good days. One of them good days. Alright, let's see here. Live chat. Bam. Okay. Sorry, I don't know how to get the chat to just stay up on the screen, where I can tell what's going on and what's being said in real time. So I have to check it every now and again. And I'm new. I don't know what to do. Oh. Maybe bumped into them shad. I'm telling you, there's so many shad back here. You just be reeling this. It's just constant ticking, almost like little brim bites or something. And sometimes you just can't tell. I can't know with this cheap rod, but even though it's rod so cheap, it's just been a good rod for these little swim baits. So limber, medium action. I don't even know how long it is. Alright, I may lose a swim bait, but I'm gonna get over there one time. I gotta get me one cast in. Gotta get me one. Rage swimmer is starting to show signs of quitting on me. Might have to get another one. I don't even know why I got my maps on. Turn that off and save a little bit of battery. We're only in, like right here where my boat's sitting, we're only in like 3 foot. 3 foot of water. We're not deep at all. Probably gonna push a little bit further back here. I'll quit nibbling on that. There they go, jumping. There's a bunch of them jumping up here. That real shallow water too. There's a big old crane back there. Is that a good one? Caught a bunch of 2s today leading up in here. A bunch of them. Right before I jumped on the stream, I caught one that's a little over 3. It was a spot. That was something. Yeah, that's pretty good. Getting largemouth. See, these largemouth, they're like ultra white from Muddy water. Swing and a miss. Oh, that. Golly, I want to open that tree so bad I can't stand it. I know exactly what's going to happen. They are definitely getting ready to spawn. I can tell y'all that. I mean, today they've just been in those just typical. They got to be here kind of areas because it's this time of year. And, I mean, they're just funneling in and out so fast. It's crazy. It's like that one spot where I was at earlier. I don't know if I told y'all about it or not. I told somebody about it. I called or got the mouth of a creek, and it was probably the second pocket back. It was right at the mouth, and I'm sitting there. I just got done finishing talking about the weekly fishing report, and the guy rolls up. And when he rolled up, I looked down, and when I looked down at my graph, there was like 75 bass. Just cruising so fast. It was insane. These shad are just bumping this swim bait so hard. That's insane. Like they're hitting it so hard. Like the shad are. Like look, that's happening like every time. There's so many because this bait's just bumping through all that stuff. Crazy, man. It's crazy. But they're in the atypical areas now. I mean, where you expect them to be. Uh, it's just that time of year, though. Like we got this front fixing to push through, and what these fish are going to do, like these fish that are back here, they're going to push a little bit further back out, going towards the mouth. They're going to get right on the drop off as you start to get back here, and hit it several times. Took my tail, man. Took my tail. I think what we ought to do is every time a bass takes my bait or messes up my bait, back of the boat Brad should send me $5. That sounds like a plan. Let's see here. Get another one of these rage swimmers. But they're in the atypical areas where you expect them to be. It's just, like I said, with this front coming through, I know it's going to push them back out. They're going to go a little deep and be kind of funky for a day or two. And then they'll start munching again. I know I got some more pearl ones somewhere. I thought I did. Guys, I guess I gotta make me an order because I am out of a lot of stuff. Just that time of the year. That time of the year. So, change of plans. Instead of throwing the pearl white rage swimmer, I have got one of the ghost shad rage swimmers. And I'm gonna throw it the same way. Doing the same thing. I'm gonna get that chartreuse marker, make it look pretty on the side of it. Like a brand new paint job. About time to head back to the boat ramp, unfortunately. There we go. Chartreuse. Chartreuse. This bait being translucent, the chartreuse kind of goes all the way through. We'll see how that works. You probably see it a lot better. That's all I'm doing. Battery I got on that old phone either. So if the stream just all of a sudden ends, it's because I don't have enough battery. But I should be able I want to get back here at the very back and just see what's going on. I don't know if it was a bite or if I hit a piece of grass or something. Not 100% sure on that. When in doubt, set the hook. You never know. You never know. That was a bite. Just missed him. There he is. Come on in here. Man, these fish, they just got a lot of, I don't know if because they're eating so much, they're getting real good and energized, but they've got a lot of fight in them. That's fun, which is pretty good. Kind of like a tree. Check my knot here. I think it's got a little bit of life in it. Ooh. Golly. I ain't kidding y'all. I'm wore out. I'm wore out. Fishing's wore me out today. A good problem to have, though. Come on, boy. Ain't that good. He just upset. Look at that belly. Look at that gut. Eating good. Check the chat again real quick. Beep. I know camera bouncing around. Usually. Don't sore mouth all of them. I hear you, dude. I know it. I'm probably about to go head to the house before it gets dark. Anyways, I gotta stop and get gas and all that good stuff. I got a late start today, and I'll be back tomorrow. But I think what I'm gonna do, I highly doubt I'll come back in here. I'll probably just work on different areas of the lake. So I'll run up the south end. So right now I'm in the center part of the lake, but I'll run up the south end, see what's going on up there, see what I can figure out, and then move up to the north end, do the same thing, and then just do a little bit of everything. And who knows? I go to I could go to the north end, not catch nothing, go to the south end, not catch nothing, come back to the middle and smoke. So, who knows? It all depends on them. Get one more in the boat, and I'm gonna call it. One more. Don't sore mouth all of them. There you go. Man, he munched on that for a minute. Already. Right there, we're gonna call that one. We're gonna call that one the showstopper. That's the end of them. But guys, I appreciate you swinging by. Just a quick summary of what I did today. I started at the very, very mouth of the creek, right off the main lake. I fished it, caught a couple of fish out in the middle of the channel, by the way. They were sitting off the end of a flat, just cruising around chasing bait fish. And they were all sitting about 5 foot deep. And then I started seeing some just a few inches under the water. So then I picked up the Mayor and started casting it out, slow rolling it, getting bites. Kept moving further back. Same thing was happening. Didn't matter if I was at the mouth of the pocket or within the creek or whatever. And I just kept working my way back here until I got to the very back, and then get to the very backs one after another. But here's the thing: if you go to your lake and you go all the way to the back of the creek, like I have, and you're not catching anything, there's two reasons I think these fish are back here, and the only reason that I think that they're back here because of this reason, because it happens in this creek during the fall, happens during the spring, like you just saw, or leading up to spring. Um, but either way, we've had a lot of rain. There's a big creek. If you look right here behind me, let's see, yeah. So right in this area right here, there is actually a creek that starts way back here at the very back, goes deep up in the woods, and it runs all the way around like a little loop. And right there where I'm pointing, there is that's the mouth of it. That's where it flows in. And it's just typical when the water muddies up and all that rain starts coming in, these fish push back here, and this is the result of it. So either way, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure to give me a like. It helps a whole lot. Comment down below. Love you guys. See you.